Hey, okay, so yesterday, or rather the day before, I released what was essentially this castle farming guide, and this is a character, as you can see, completely fresh. Flame Spear, Wind Dash, Ritual Dagger, and a Torch. That's all you need to do this farm route. Obviously, this isn't going to be the full route, the full, 10-minute video rotation route that I showed yesterday. This is about, I don't know, maybe a 20-30 second route in a lot of fast cases. Well, when you start out this route, it's going to be nowhere like that. Don't expect it to be like that. Don't know why I paused there. Probably need to show my stats, I guess. Either way, just the outside and inside portion of the vampire tunnels in the castle itself. Flame Spear does enough dot damage over time when fire does proc on the vampires. It's also kind of why I'm using the torch. You can kind of just slow roll the entire farm, and I guess the reason I'm making this is because after a lot of playtime on these really low level tower farming characters, it kind of just makes perfect sense to just roll a vampire, do nothing, just go through the game as normal, go through the mire, come out through into the Sanguine Sea, and just start farming. This character that you see here, that's all I did. And this was about, I want to say 50 minutes of playtime on this character. And what, we pushed level 80 by the end of this video. We have the Ritual Dagger. I'm kind of showing it off there just for the back steps. That vampire is going to die. You see it right there. We get the EXP for it. We're at 308 with full lunacy. 308% experience. At the end of a run, there's the full lunacy. Yeah, I mean, that's that. This route is kind of interesting in the way that around level 275, your experience just starts to get hard capped. And what makes farming so well at this area is the enemies just generally give a lot of EXP. My explanation here, why I'm showing all these, is, intelligence, resistance, and speed are the only things I'm going to level on this character, each to 100, because that's the quote-unquote min-maxed spread for getting perfect tower clears. But yeah, just getting your damage stat, which in this case is intelligence, to 100 first takes, I don't know, maybe, I think it took me 52 minutes, and that was with interruptions and whatnot. So yeah, so similar to the sealed ballroom, entering the Sanguine Sea and just walking back into the castle just completely resets the enemies in the castle. And if you wanted to, you could kind of go clear enemies in the sea, because you're not taking damage as a vampire. You're fine to just walk around and roam, maybe clear out all the items in there. It's up to you. I didn't really have time for that, and on this character, still haven't done any of that. But yeah, there's no real alternatives to this route. You kind of just need to play around with how much mana you have, how much time you have, and how you're managing both of those resources together. It's not as premeditated, I think is the right word, as the actual high-level path. I would say that path, the other one, is once you get a tower clear, you get your Moonlight, and you're able to do the double hit wombo combo, I guess. Then it's a little more streamlined. But yeah, here I kind of show off how you can just warp from castle to castle and just farm the outside phantoms without ever having to go inside. And in a situation like that, I think it's safe to assume that you're not a vampire. Maybe you're a wizard or a thief, one of the other min-maxy classes. But yeah, I mean, that's that. I literally spent, oh yeah, I get a curse blade drop there, one of the rarest drops in the game. I completely forgot it existed, and I went, what the hell is that? Oh, the curse blade. All right, cool. And then I kind of damage parse it. It's not great. It's not the best. Oh, I don't know if you could see, I did activate the ballroom there. You can tell it's activated. I can't point it out, but you can tell it's activated by the lights. But yeah, I mean, it's like a 300 EXP per run, and it's like a 10-minute run. It's obviously long as shit, but we're on characters at this point that I think are like sub 50. We'll find out in a second. 39 pushing 40, and it's not bad at all. You just learn the loop like every other route we're doing. There doesn't seem to be a more optimal location in the game for farming than this entire castle segment. It's quite insane, even at these lower sub 50 levels, sub 100. You're just getting so much silver per run, and by run I mean like an entire run. Like 77 at this level is enough to get you 7-8 mana pots. You know, that's it. So if you're wondering how to level a fresh character, min-max, like just the pure min-maxed stat push for tower runs, I mean, here it is. I've put the time in this week. So much freaking time into finding out what the best route is for new tunes and old tunes. It's the same route. It's insane. The same route. But yeah, who would have thought that, you know, I did. I mean, that's why I made 2 videos on it. Anyways, see you guys.